Hello everybody and welcome to the Common Skate Art stream. My name is Brian. How you guys doing? This is, I believe, the last session of this Englewood cover, at least on my end. I am pretty happy with the way things are going here. Thank you, Ken. It can be challenging to, you know, like with the line weights and everything. So I hope that I haven't, because look, I know that the guy who's going to follow this up and color it, he is going to be, it's going to be a challenge, my dude. It's going to be a challenge, and I get that. I hope that I haven't made this too difficult to read. I wasn't really sure what the best way to do that was. So this is what I have. So like basically the only thing I need to, oh, I've been saving, dude. It's fine. I've been saving. The only thing that needs to happen now is I put a moon in here. And then I'm going to maybe add some letters to the billboard. And that's it. This thing is, this is gonna get sent. Well, I'm gonna rearrange my layers so they're a little bit more, like they're not as chaotic as they are on my end. And then I'm gonna send this off to the colorist. So, all right. I've known commissioners to change by the character. How much would this piece cost? Well, this was a lot of work. This is a lot of characters, but it was my choice, right? I wasn't really asked to do this. I think that, you know, we talked about a couple different cover ideas, and this is what I went with. And but I mean, this is a lot. So I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'm doing this as kind of a labor of love. That doesn't mean I don't want to get paid. Don't get it twisted. But I think that if you want to improve your odds of, I guess, you know, doing a good job, you want to improve your odds of success, you kind of have to how do I put this? You kind of have to oops, that's not right. Is that the Death Star? Hold on. That's what I wanted. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense, but anyway. You gotta, like, take a risk, I guess. And this is definitely a very risky thing. This is, like, one of the... Well, it's a really risky thing. Okay, so there's my moon. And look, I'm being really simple because I don't want the objects in the background to be too distracting. But they have to communicate, you know. And I didn't want to do like a full moon, and I didn't want to do like a full crescent, so this is more like a 3/4, you know. So the only thing left here is some lettering, and then I'm gonna start something else. The confusion between the billboard and the action occurring in front of it is part of the story of the panel, at least to me. Yeah, but the coloring should fix that, because... And I'm going to try and communicate this to the guy. Maybe I'll use a layer. Maybe I'll make a layer of colored line work that sort of like directs. But basically the lighting is mostly coming from below. So there's a light right here. There's a light right here. And they have like a wide kind of bloom. So it's going to be casting light upwards. And these guys will cast shadows on the billboard. The billboard will be lit in the, you know, like I guess you could say in the areas where the shadows are not. you should still be able to see it, but it should be darker and more muted. And these guys will be more colorful, maybe, you know? And then this is a night scene, so the buildings will largely be silhouettes with lights in the windows, which he can do however he wants. The sky should be dark, but not like pitch black, because there's a lot of light pollution in Chicago. So we'll have moonlight and maybe like a haze down here. And the characters will be lit not just from the bottom as a primary light source, but from the top, from the moonlight, you could say, as a secondary, or there's just the city lights. So they might have a little rim light along the top, and like maybe the back or the front or whatever, of like a cooler color, whereas the light coming from this might be warmer. It's really up to him though, whatever he wants to do. So Armand Strange is the guy. Mark the light sources. I'll do it after. Another thing too, when I put the letters on there and this bar, so there's like a bar right here, I don't know if you can see these 2 lines, that's from the poster. When you color it, you can eliminate the lines afterwards if you want, as a lot of times the posters don't have lines around everything, but I have to draw them so that I know, you know, where they're gonna be. So, all right. Anyway, so I'm gonna look at this reference. And we'll use it as my inspiration. Did everyone enjoy Democrat Hunger Games last night? Oops. Apparently, I didn't watch it, so I was too busy. All right, we're gonna try. Maybe I'll try to use the actual lettering here. One of these tools. I'm just looking for an appropriate font. I'm gonna do it with I'm just gonna use type instead of try to draw the type for this, because I imagine that if they were making a poster they would do the same. They would just use type. You gonna be able to pull it off today? Yeah. I should be able to do it today because I got to get started on something else right afterwards. So, I think so. I mean, I'm at the end. This is like the end right here. Let's try this. This might work. Okay. Just gotta look up one more thing. Yeah, I'm not liking those letters much. They're not very dramatic. I need something with more pow. No. I had something else I'll come back to in a second. No. Good old impact, though. Can't go wrong with that sometimes. No, too stretched out. I need it to be taller. That's okay. No. Let's see. So, anybody here fans of Samurai Showdown? I picked up Samurai Showdown. Pretty excited. That's not bad. I like that game, and it's good shit. That's all I'm saying. It's good shit. If you were on the fence about it, no, that's not good. I would say I give it my recommendation. What's this? Oh, yeah. That looks like what I want. That looks like what I want. Come on. All right, sorry about that. It should be coming back on. It's bullshit, man. I don't understand this at all. It's like I don't understand why this is happening. Shit's really annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Did it drop again? No. Okay. Brian, have you heard about the gender issue of Playboy? No. No, what is that? 40 on that one. 40 on that one. Is that right? No, 169.8. And 153.6. Let's change that one to the same. Okay. That's good. I'm thinking it's a conflict between Windows and OBS because OBS is free and does not update its software to remain compatible with Windows. It doesn't make any sense, but it happens. Like last night, still going. I'm back. I don't know why this is happening. I don't fucking know. And I don't know why when I go click on the OBS and it creates like a bazillion instances of OBS in why? This shit's really annoying. Sorry. If you're using regular OBS, you might want to look into the Streamlabs version. It's superior. It cut you off mid-sentence. Yeah, I know. I'm back, though. Right? I have the Streamlabs one, but I don't know. I was running into crashes with that shit, too. It seemed like it was the same shit. Even imported everything. Alright, well, anyway. Let me see how far I can get. Alright, so going to try. I hope that this works. Okay. Playboy was dying anyways. When they said they were going away from nudes, that was it for me. All right, we're just gonna put that there. Playboy is dead, and now just another zombie publisher corporate front of SJWs. Yep. Welcome to the current fucking year. Okay, so that's my V, and that's my S. Hello guys, I'm sorry. I couldn't even get Streamlabs OBS to open up, so I'll have to look into that later. I don't have time, so I'm just using regular OBS again. I hope that it's not going to be a huge problem, but you know what? If it conks out again, I don't know what to tell you, and I am really sorry. I have to figure this out at some point, but I have to finish what I'm doing right now, and that takes precedence. So if there's another issue, I'm just gonna say that I hate computers, and computers apparently hate me, so. But in the meantime, I have to keep going. And I can't stop to like try to fucking troubleshoot every fucking bullshit fucking program that doesn't want to just do its job. Even though this machine is pretty fucking good. And it cost me a pretty fucking penny. All right. Yeah, we're back for now. I've tried. I don't know what causes that. I don't know. Is anyone else getting Anna Akana recommendations? I've been getting them regularly. No. Why would I want to? She seems like a bitch. Alright, so we're gonna rasterize this layer. And this one. And you guys could who are sorry, talk about the colorist. Feel free to make the letters whatever color you want. I'm just making them black so that I can see them. So don't sweat it. Zoom in here. Not turning off autoplay. I got shit I gotta do, nigga. I could, like, I don't know if the music is part of the problem. It could be. But would you really want, like, silence while I was doing this? Because I don't. I guess I could play it on my fucking phone or something, but that'll sound like shit. Besides, I should be able to do that. Like, I should be able to, like, listen to music while I draw and stream. That should not be a ridiculous request on this machine. It's just not. Like, with this internet connection, I don't get it. Why am I spending all this money if it's not giving me the results I want? What's the point? Okay. Anyway, Samurai Showdown is the shit. And I hope that OBS doesn't crash. That's the moral of this story. Although its final boss is fucking ridiculous, but that's SNK for you. There we go. All right. So far, so good. And look, it doesn't. It's there's no logic to this. I didn't change anything. I just tried to run OBS, Streamlabs OBS. It didn't work, so I said, "Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the other one, and then I'll like deal with Streamlabs later." Right? And it hasn't crashed. No explanation. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. You know? All right, still running. I don't know. I didn't change shit. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Just as a heads up, Ethan's having me play Wingman on Comicsgate Live tonight. I'm gonna show off a little art. Tomorrow he's gonna help us launch this beast. Awesome. So I saw that you were on there, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Because I had like all this honey badger shit I had to do. How did it go? What does Ethan think? I'm scared to like hear about it, honestly. As somebody who, you know, has always wanted to do this professionally, but has never had the opportunity. And also hasn't had the practice. I'm just kind of diving into this thing. You know, and figuring out as I go. Anyway, I'm just wondering, how did he receive it? How did his crowd receive it? Okay. Went well. We're gonna be fine, man. He's gonna offer critique on the campaign, but mostly help signal boost. I didn't get to talk much about the book. Okay. Is that what you're gonna be doing? Tomorrow, or when you're on his show next, or whatever? Okay, that looks good. Oh. We're still live, and we still haven't been shut down yet. What the fuck? I don't understand it. Alright, so there's that. And now I will also erase the versus sign. But first, let's go here and deal with this. Yep. It's not working. Young Turks. Insanity personified? What are you talking about? Hey, so I haven't lost you guys yet. Thanks for your patience and hanging in there. I honestly don't understand why it's working. I just don't understand it. Like, literally makes no sense. I'm gonna make the colorist, I'm gonna give him a wrench if I can find his name in here. Even more news, we'll be able to sell merch out of the Micah and the Hatman store for the comics if people already commit to a book but want other stuff too. Cool. Yeah, dope. Oh yeah, here we go. Armand Strange, there you are. I'm gonna make you a moderator so I can see your name when it pops up. What I'll do is, after I'm done with this bit, I'm gonna get a coffee. And then what I'll do is I'll show you where the light sources are at. Your color choices are at your discretion. I trust you to get that. But I will tell you, like, some of the key figures in this crowd. Not necessarily to tell you what color they are, but to get you thinking about what color you think they would be based on that. It's up to you though, because these aren't named characters. I just made random types of criminals that I figure he'd probably fight against, and just bunch them all together in the really unlikely event that they would all work together, because that's probably not likely. They'd be more likely to be like turf wars and stuff like that. But it still makes it's a metaphor, like hot chocolate in the desert. It represents the struggle. #struggle. And then you can use that at your discretion. So I'll show you the lighting and I'll point out the specific figures. And then tomorrow's Friday. I should be able to start working on the t-shirt design for that. So I think a monochromatic or achromatic color scheme for that would probably be best, because it makes the t-shirts less expensive, and you can also make some impact, but it's not up to me. So okay, just clean up in here. Oh shit, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. By the way, Ben Dunn, creator of Ninja High School, he's taking a very affordable shit. Hold on, it's saving. Ben Dunn of Ninja High School fame is taking commissions, very affordable commissions. I might ask him to make me a bombshell, because I'd like to see how he does it. And maybe you could ask him for something too. So, all right, now I'm gonna go to the versus symbol, which is right here, and I'm gonna erase some of those lines as well. So there we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. All right, so I'm going to, let's raise the this all the way back up. Again, these letters don't have to be black, but I'm just placing black and whites there so you can see it better. There you go. And let me save where I'm at. I'm gonna go get a coffee and I'll be right back. And I'm still online. Don't fucking understand it. don't fucking understand it. Okay. So it's time for me to get rid of layers I no longer need. So I'm going to start deleting them because there's a lot here. Can I just do it this way? Yes. Okay. So it happened. It happened again when I went to delete a bunch of stuff in Clip Studio Paint. So I guess Clip Studio and OBS are they're vying for power over my machine. And OBS tends to lose, which I guess is okay considering considering it's either that or Clip Studio crashes, which I think will be worse. All right, so I'm just gonna close these. These are my pages. I'm gonna go back to those a little bit later. So now I'm going to add a layer on the very top, which is going to essentially mark things out. So let's do this. In red, maybe orange, I'll show light. So these are just sketchy things, and they should not be in your final version, but this is just so you know. So light. Oh, wait, am I in the right tool? No, this is the right tool. Light comes out here and here. Okay, that way. So that should cast shadows back there. Okay. The sky is dark, but there should be light pollution. You could even give like the Sears Tower itself a glow, and I'm calling it the Sears Tower because that's what a real Chicagoan calls it. This is the background. So that's light pollution back there, and this is light coming out over here. Don't worry, this is all on a separate layer. I'm not fucking vandalizing this work, okay? So there's that. Let me see. I'll use red to mark off areas that I guess you can just sort of darken in. So like this stuff here, it's like it doesn't have to be black, but it can be dark enough that you can't really see. I mean, this is like buildings and stuff that's at the bottom. This like hash thing was a building, and then I realized that I was like creating unnecessary work for both you and me, and it's probably not even going to end up in the final version because this image is basically just like a comic book page doubled, and so a lot of the stuff on the edges might get cut off, but it's better to make too much and cut it off than to not have enough, right? So don't worry about that. Light the buildings however you like. I think that the Sears Tower should pop though, in my opinion. Now with the moonlight, we'll go with this light blue. So obviously the moon is blue, and there should be lighting coming from the top more or less. It should not be as bright as the lights down here. And you know what you're doing. But basically like these guys might have a little bit of rim light along the edges. So this is more we'll call this secondary light source, and this over here is the primary. Okay, and then lastly I'll use purple, and I'll zoom in here and I'll make some notes on some of these guys so that you can get an idea of what colors you might want to use. So this is a punk, right? This is a biker. This is a Yakuza, so I'll write it right here. Some of these I won't mark. I'm not going to mark most of them. I just want you to see, like, any of the ones that seem like unique in some way. Okay. This guy is Jamaican. This guy is a neo-Nazi, a neon Yahtzee, or I'll just write skinhead. Okay. Let's see. This guy is a triad. They're Chinese. Like, that's why he's doing Kung Fu. I don't know what that is, so I guess you can just do whatever you want. This is a Black Panther. That's another biker. And the rest are just whatever. You can do whatever you want. I was gonna put like MS-13 gangs in there, but I just don't have time to draw all those tattoos. So if you know a way to, you know, because there are ways in Photoshop to just like take like a tattoo pattern and just skin them with it, you can do that if you want to. I like the way that looks, but you know, again, it depends on what's reasonable. I don't think it's super important. And the thing is well, we don't want to take too much focus away. So the main focus, obviously, is Elijah here. And then after that, it's all these guys. We want to like create the threat. And then back here, you have that. That comes next, which people should, you know, knowingly or unknowingly connect the two. And then you have the skyline in the background. And that's it. 12:57. I'm basically done. So let me save. All of this stuff was on one layer. See, it's all just the notes. So don't worry. I'm going to save here. Hopefully this doesn't crash OBS. Why is a Yakuza member in Chicago? There's a Japanese neighborhood in Chicago. And why not? Oh, I forgot. This is another Yakuza too. Yeah. Okay, so save. You want to have a variety of villains, so they did impressive work hiding it though, but have had the, oh yeah, you're talking a lot of stuff. There's also Russian gangs. We have Russian mafia here too. Chicago is known for its mafia. That's all we need to say. And yeah, so that's basically it. So I'm done. I'm done. If there's anything that needs to be, you know, if you have any questions about anything, I know that like it gets really bunched up down here at the bottom with a lot of like legs and stuff. Just do the best you can, you know, connecting. I mean, I did have a method to my madness at the time. And I'm not saying it should be really confusing, but what's clear to me might not be clear to others. If you have questions, you can ask. But I think that, you know, you estimate it, and I think it'll work out just fine. As long as it looks cohesive, it should work. So I hope that you like this, and I hope it turns out, and I hope that this will sell the comic. Again, if a bit gets cut off on the top, the sides, or the bottom, I've allowed for that. In fact, I'm expecting it. I think that that's probably the best way it's going to fit on a cover. It's going to be a front and back cover, as long as the main character is prominently figured. And of course, I left room here for a title at the top, so we might lose the moon there. If we need to move things around for the title, I guess that'll work as well. So hopefully this will work. Anyway, with that said, it's almost 1 o'clock. Again, I apologize for all of the technical problems. I honestly am at my wit's end dealing with those. I have no idea what to do. I'm at a loss. I guess I need to buy a program. I guess. I just, you know, I spend so much money doing this stuff. It's not easy. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna go Thanks, guys, for coming on the Comics Get Our stream. I hope you enjoyed the work, and I'll be starting the t-shirt stuff tomorrow. I'll see you guys then, and have a great one. Oh, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications, and maybe share. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get a chance to appear on a stream with some of the artists over in the Comicsgate community, and you know, we can like do some more promotions. I'm gonna work on once I'm done with all of this stuff, I'm gonna go back to Bombshell for a bit and try to, like, you know, work between the two. The Indiegogo for this is up and running, so I'm gonna make Englewood a priority, but I definitely want to go back to doing Bombshell as well. I might need some help writing that one though, so I don't know, maybe we can help each other. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming on, and have a great rest of your day.